Orale, shout outs to all the junkies. Let's get the banner up, which I always forget to put. There we go. Cholo Trucker Wrestling Rehab. Shout outs to Benny, Vanessa. What's going on with everybody? We were supposed to have somebody else come on, but they tapped out. Hey man, I guess I'm just on this channel solo, man. Not really sure, but anyway, um, shouts to all the junkies out there, man. Wrestling Rehab. Want to get into something today that's actually a little bit serious, which is why I didn't play the John Cena Word Life intro. I wanted to. I was about to do it, and then I said, "Nah, probably not, man. Maybe I'll save that for another one." Plus, sometimes YouTube's actually taking the video actually down because of that. They've taken, I think, only one or two down, which is crazy because I played on just about every video, but they're selective on which ones. Anyway, Elms. So let's go ahead. Let's talk about this, man. All right. Eddie Guerrero is a Hall of Famer. Damn right. You know, he well earned, well deserved, man. He is a Hall of Famer. Let me turn the TV off. I don't even know why I had it on. But Eddie Guerrero, man, just don't play the tribal. Let's all take a moment and acknowledge our tribal chief. We acknowledge you, our tribal chief. All right. So Eddie Guerrero, one of the greatest wrestlers of all time, smaller guy. He fought his way to get up, doing his thing in WCW as like a cruiserweight and all. But he really did not become the guy until he got into WWE. You know, he definitely has some drug issues. He definitely has some addiction problems. We all know that story. We all know his dark history with that kind of stuff, man. He was actually kicked out of wrestling. And then he came back. And when he came back stronger. He came back. I mean, that's when he became the Eddie Guerrero, man, that we know of today, man. When he came back off his addiction, once he got clean and everything, he became the guy. And that match that he had against Brock Lesnar was something else, man. That's when Latino Heat was born, Holmes. I didn't hear anybody really talking too much about that Latino Heat, man. But hey, man, I loved Eddie Guerrero, man. That was a motto right there, man, that I really connected with because he'd come on with the lowrider. He'd be talking the Spanglish, his lingo, you know, orale Holmes, you know, and everything. I was just like, damn, man, you know what? Eddie's my guy, Holmes. You know what? What's up, Tocayo? That's my guy right there. Orale vato, you know, like badass, man. He wasn't the first one to do that stuff. I know Conan was doing that. But Conan was different. It just wasn't the same, man. Eddie Guerrero was a straight out star, man. He was a straight out star, superstar at that. Okay. And we all know, okay, tragically at 38 years old, Eddie Guerrero passed away. He, to the best of my knowledge, if you guys know something I don't, hey, please let me know. Okay. To the best of my knowledge is that he was in the hotel room and he fell asleep and didn't wake back up. He basically just died in his sleep. That's pretty much all I really know. That's all I remember hearing. I never really did any true, real research and got into it later on. You know, later on, more details come out. If there are more details, hey, you guys let me know. He was from Juarez, my hometown. Yeah, man. And I think he grew up in El Paso. And they built this wrestling ring in the backyard. I remember seeing that little documentary there of him, and it was cool, man. It was cool. I loved Eddie Guerrero, man. The connection with Raza was definitely there 100% across the board, man. His style, his stilo, his lingo, his walk, his talk, his everything, man, was just so badass. And for me, I wasn't a little kid or anything, but I was more of a youngster. Just seeing that in the highest of highs, man, the WWE, you can't get any higher than that. You may not like WWE. That's cool. Don't like it, but you can't deny that's where the big boys play. That's the top dogs, man. That's where everybody wants to make a name for themselves. So, and to just see him, yeah, that is raza, yes, yes, but his estilo, his style, his get down, the cortura that he brought, the coming in with the low rider, the via la raza, the cortura, homie, that he brought, and the dance and all, man, it was just damn, damn. Anyway, man, that's kind of the way I would have really loved to have just remembered Eddie Guerrero. And it's very, very unfortunate what's going on today. Now, I didn't really want to talk about this. I've been hearing it for weeks now. I'm sure you guys have too. I've been hearing it for weeks, and I've just kept my mouth shut. I'm like, hey, man, let this blow over. Let this be some sort of misunderstanding. I don't want to really have this drama around, because Eddie Guerrero's name is all over it, man. His name is all over it. His legacy, what he left behind at such a young age, man, that he died tragically. I just want the memories to be him coming out in the lowrider, man, and beating Brock Lesnar, and having the title, man, at WrestleMania, and that good stuff, man. For this stuff to be going down right now, it's like, damn it. It's almost like you're pissing on this, man. Like you're pissing all over this accomplishments. Not to say that his accomplishments are not going to matter, because they definitely matter. But damn it, man. Like, hey, Sergio Holmes, it's sad, man. So let me just go ahead. If you guys don't know what I'm talking about, let me go ahead and read a couple of things here, okay? Bear with me, man. Okay, so on June 18th, 2015, Vicky announced her engagement. So Vicky Guerrero was Eddie Guerrero's wife, and she is now remarried. Okay, she has moved on. Hey, man, you can't blame her. She how long is she just gonna go without a partner, right? Without a husband and everything. I got no ill will towards her. If she's gonna go out and she's gonna date eventually, and she's gonna remarry, look, man, you lose somebody, right? Even if it's your wife, even if it's your husband, you lose somebody. If time heals you, and you get back out there, hey, man, and you remarry, I got no ill will against it. Some people might get all up in arms and be like, "Oh man, why she with another dude?" Because Eddie's he's gone. He's gone, and he's been gone for quite a few years now. So anyway, on June 18th, 2015, Vicky announced her engagement to partner Chris Benson, and the two were married on September 12th, 2015. So in 2015, Vicky Guerrero remarries. How long was she with this vato before they got married? I don't know. In the month of June of 2015, that's when she announced her engagement. So we could assume how long they've been together. I really don't know. Maybe there is an article out there, or an interview where she says where they met, how they met, when they met. I don't know. I haven't seen that. So all I could just say is in June of 2015, she announced her engagement. So how long was she with this vato beforehand? I got no idea. Let me see. I lie, cheat, and steal because of Eddie. I lie, I cheat, I steal. Um, Here's the thing. As of just recent, and I remember one of Eddie Guerrero's daughters. She was on Lucha Underground. She was on Lucha Underground, man. She would come out with like almost like a kilt, like the Hot Rod, Roddy Piper. She didn't do too much there, but I remember when she came out and she was there for a little bit. I'm not really too sure where she's at today, but I want to say this. Okay, so let's continue. So Vicky Guerrero remarries. Hey, if anybody wants to make a fuss about it, I don't know, dog. How long is a somebody just supposed to go, right? I got no ill will towards Vicky Guerrero. Vicky Guerrero, after Eddie passed away, Vicky Guerrero worked for the WWE. That's right. I said, Benny, excuse me. She was so annoying. She was a heel. She was so annoying. She had the that marriage with Edge, right? All that stuff. She was, I think, general manager and stuff like that. She come out, excuse me. It was just insane, dog. She did good though. She did good. I liked it. She did good. And eventually her time was up and she ended up taking off. I think now she's been with AEW, which we're gonna get to that in just a second. So here's what's been going on for these last few weeks. Vicky's youngest daughter, Sherilyn, accused Benson, her now husband, of sexually assaulting her while on a cruise in 2020. Okay. Hey, what's up, Richard? Gracias, brother. Annoying as you know what. Yeah, that was annoying. Excuse me. That was annoying. She was good at it though. But let me read that again. So Vicky's youngest daughter, Sherilyn, accused Benson, who is Vicky's husband now, of sexual assaulting her while on a cruise in 2020 before the whole shutdowns of COVID, is what it says. Now, um, she is 27 years old today. The daughter is, who is accusing Benson of sexually assaulting her on a cruise. So if we go back to 2020, that's just 3 years, man. So that would have made her 24, possibly maybe 23, depending on what month it happened. All I got is the year here. Because of that, again, these are just accusations. Okay. I'm not saying anybody's guilty here. Okay. Um, Apparently, because of that, she has really distanced herself, not just from Vicky, not just from her mother, but also from her sister. Now, I think there's three sisters total. For one reason or another, it just says sister, just one sister. I'm not really sure what's up with the other one. There's not too much on her. But what has happened is that they have actually gone into this battle on social media, which sucks. Which sucks. Check this out, junkies. Check this out, man. Be careful on getting into this social media drama. Okay, be careful on getting out there and starting beef. I know where I'm on YouTube here, and there's this whole thing called YouTube beefs, right? Which I don't get involved in. But it's all social media beef. It's all social media drama, and man, it's very unfortunate when you see it with family. Why are you all on social media doing all this stuff? I will never understand it. But hey, you know what? That's what's going on with them. So apparently, these accusations are out there from Sherilyn, and Vicky fires back. I'm not sure if it's on a tweet or what social media platform she used, firing back, talking about her daughter, who's accusing Chris Benson, her husband, of sexually assaulting her, saying that she's lying that she has a problem with certain substance and alcohol and things of that nature, and that they've tried to help her, and that she refuses to receive any help, that she's just kind of gone rogue and she's kind of a loose cannon. Now, here's the thing. Okay, they got together back in 2015, which would have been about 8 years ago now, again, depending what month it was or anything, which would have put Sherilyn at what, 19, maybe 18 years old. That's just when they got married. So I really don't know how long this dude has been around on the picture. Okay, for him to sexually assault the daughter at the age of 23, 24, I'm not saying it's not possible. Okay, but the fact, if it is true that she's a little bit of a train wreck today, where she's messing with a lot of substance and alcohol and things of that nature and abusing herself that way, I kind of want to say there might be a little bit more in her childhood. Okay. I'm not talking about Eddie Guerrero. I'm talking about, I don't know how long this dude's been in the picture. Okay. Again, I do not want to say that this guy is guilty. Okay. There are quite a few men that have been falsely accused and incarcerated, and then it turned out later on that, oh, he didn't really do it. So hey, let me tell you guys something, man. I'm not part of this whole Me Too kind of stuff, homie. There are dudes, homie, that have been drugged through the mud because some chick doesn't know how to control her emotions and just says, oh yeah, he did this to me. And because you're a guy, and because he's the guy and she's the innocent girl yelling rape or whatever it could be, there's not really a lot of evidence needed. Girl starts crying. And now the dude, man, everybody looks at him like, yeah, you're the monster. You're the evil one. So I no shape whatsoever want to say that this dude is guilty. Okay, maybe this girl really is out of hand, man. It could be. Look, she lost her dad. You know, she lost Eddie Guerrero, man. He was a superhero to a lot of people. Maybe she was his. To her, he was her superhero. You know, and maybe she's upset. Maybe she doesn't like this dude, Chris Benson. Maybe she's angry that mom remarried. Okay, I do not want to paint a picture one way or the other. All right. I understand in the time that we live in today, it's like, oh man, you know what? Once a girl, screams rape or assault, now everybody just sides with her. Les, dog. Les, not with me. Not with me. Okay, now it's time for investigation. Now we got to see what's up. But I'm not pointing the finger saying that this dude's guilty. And I'm not saying he's not guilty either. Okay, how long has this guy been in the picture? Don't know. Okay, things could have been happening possibly even before that, with this guy being in the picture, and now she's just bringing it up. Okay, that's very possible. For those who don't know, I'll go ahead and say it here. I was also, as a child, man, I had my issues, man, with adults, messing with me. And it's unfortunate. These things happen, man, and it can revive itself later on in life. You lash out, you really come out, man, and you're just, rebellious and everything, man. And you just find different ways to just unleash your anger. Okay, so that's why I'm kind of saying that maybe there's something even before that, maybe with this guy, maybe with somebody else. I got no idea. But it's very unfortunate that she lost dad. So let me go ahead and read this one right here. Let's see. Okay, so it was in a TikTok video that Sherilyn posted a video saying that that she's not in speaking terms with her mom and sister. They have blocked her from contact in the video. Sherilyn said she was sexually assaulted on a cruise by her stepfather in 2020 before the lockdowns of COVID-19. Okay. Um, from Man, I thought there was another sister. Maybe I was wrong. But anyway, sexually assaulted, that just leaves our mind speculating. Like what does that mean? Okay. Sexually assaulting could be a few things. Look, sexually assaulting could just be smacking a girl on the ass. Not to say that it was okay if this dude were to do that. That's creepy as hell, homie. Okay, this dude needs to be cut off, right? If he went and smacked his stepdaughter, I would never go and slap my beautiful, crazy, loca wife's daughter on the ass on any circumstances. So just that right there itself is creepy, right? So sexually assault, it just kind of leaves you to wonder probably the worst things, but we have no idea what it really could be. So now there's fighting in the family because of this situation. Is she an alcoholic? Is she on drugs? I got no idea, man. I just know that the mom and the daughter, and that's the one that strikes me weird, is the one that the other daughter, the sister, would cut her off as well, even though the sister has come out on social media and reached out to her sister and basically posted. I'm gonna paraphrase here because I don't got it in front of me. Well, paraphrase, pretty much saying something along the lines like, you know what, I love my sister, I love her, and I will support her if she chooses to get clean or something of that nature. I remember that coming out. Let me see. She could be on the drugs because of what happened to her. Vanessa, yeah, could be. Definitely. Listen, when something like that happens to you, it's pretty common for you to start tearing yourself apart. So absolutely, yeah. Drugs, did someone say drugs? um, Not your kind. Okay. Um, yeah, look, it's possible when some things happen like that. It can be pretty common for one to tear themselves down. So you know what? That's one unfortunate thing that's going on with the Guerreros, and it sucks because it has the Guerrero name all over it, man, and it's so sad. I just wanted to see the Guerrero family just ride off into the sunset, man. Just beauty. This is a reminder. Well, actually, let me get to this next thing. Okay. That's not all that's happening. Okay. Unfortunately, there's more drama. Um, Now it seems like somebody's starting to backtrack it a little bit, and I'm not buying it. I'm not buying it. Um, I'm not buying it because of what's been because of all that's been going on, man. Let me get to it. So, quite a few weeks back, the Guerrero family basically came out and said, "Hey, stop saying things about Dominic like he's gonna be like the next Eddie Guerrero or like something of that nature, right?" You could tell that there was a little bit of animosity of this whole Dominic, like, hey, knock it off, you know. And then it's like, okay, I kind of brushed that off my shoulders, like, hey, that's pretty much nothing. And then it comes out that the Guerreros might be a little bit fed up with Rey Mysterio using Eddie Guerrero's name so much. Um, if it were going to be anybody that was going to use Eddie Guerrero's name, it would have been Chavo Guerrero Jr., of course. Thing is, Chavo Guerrero never got over the way Rey did. So to keep that legacy going, you need to be over. And look, sad to say, man, but Chavo Guerrero Jr. never really got over like that. He just didn't. He was all right. I liked him when he was Kerwin White. When he was Kerwin White, I liked him. If it's not white, it's not right. I I liked him when he was Kerwin White. He used to come out with a pink sweater, the bleached blonde hair, and he'd come out in a golf cart. I liked him as Kerwin White. But and I'll get to you guys' comments right now. But Chavo Guerrero came out. Chavo Guerrero Jr. came out, man, and yeah, it basically confirmed it and then started backpedaling a little bit. Okay, he started backpedaling. Now, I'm not really sure why. I'm just going to assume that somebody got in his ear. This is my assumption, okay? I have nothing to back this up, but I'm just going to assume that somebody got in his ear and said, "Hey, this is not a good look for you to start beefing with Rey Mysterio, somebody who we just inducted into the Hall of Fame." But I could definitely see, man. I could definitely see. Look, Rey Mysterio came out in a lowrider. The LWO, the whole Viva la Raza thing like that. And Rey Mysterio Jr., he's really been using Eddie Guerrero's name. Do I have a problem with that? No, I don't. But I can definitely see. I could see how the Guerrero family can have an issue with it. It's like, hey, dog, you know what? Check this out, man. You were a friend of the family, and we considered you family, good, great, and all that stuff, man. But you keep on using Eddie's name. You know, you're a Mysterio, man. Do your thing. But Rey Mysterio, Dominic, Dominic's been doing the Three Amigos, the Frog Splash. Rey Mysterio, from time to time, he's been doing the little dance, and he's had Eddie Guerrero's name come out of his mouth multiple times. So I could kind of understand where Chavo was coming from a little bit. Now, Chavo was recently interviewed. I don't know what interview it was, but he started backpedaling a little bit, saying like, "No, I got no beef. I got no issues with Ray or anything like that." I'm gonna be real with you guys. I don't believe it. I don't believe him. I think he does have an issue with it. Um, he probably believes it should have been him, but he's not over. He's not over like that. So there's a lot of drama going on here, man, with Eddie Guerrero, and Eddie Guerrero is not even here, man. Eddie Guerrero's been, he's been with the good Lord up above, man, doing the frog splash up there, Holmes, for many years now. So there's a lot of drama going down, man. I don't like it. Let's see. Poor Chavo Jr. still riding his fake horse, Pepe. Dork, keep Eddie's name out your mouth, lame. I mean, I could see, dog. I could see. I'll be real. I think it would bother me at some point. At some point, I think it would start bothering me, and I wouldn't say it publicly though. See, that's the thing. I wouldn't say it publicly. I'll get at that person privately and be like, "Hey, check this out, man. Look. I understand you were a friend of the family and everything, man, but let it be. That's you guys don't need to be doing the Three Amigos. You guys don't need to be doing the dancing. Like, just let that be the memory of Eddie. At some point we're gonna have kids. We're gonna have new kids that never saw Eddie Guerrero, and they're gonna think that that's your move. Right? I could kind of see a little bit of a problem with it. Would I say anything? I don't know. Maybe, maybe not. But if I did have something to say, I wouldn't say it through social media. Chavo Jr. was trash even when he had Eddie in his corner. Eddie carried that team. Los Guerreros. Yeah, I agree with you, Benny. I agree. Chavo Jr. was never really that great. He was never over. He was never that guy. The Guerreros, that tag team, was basically just relevant because of Eddie. That's it. Don't get me wrong. Chavo's a good wrestler. I like Chavo. He's a good wrestler. But he was never able to get over. Can everybody please hit the? I appreciate that, Vanessa. I appreciate that. Murray died. His last words were, "Eddie, you are not the father." Damn. Wow. Benny. Benny coming with a banger right there. Props for Ray to keep the Guerrero name relevant. Looks like maybe Chavo may be making a play for booking. Maybe. Ray always had high praises for Eddie. He did. He definitely did. Now, Chavo has come out. Some people are saying that that was kind of like he was in character when he was saying that. So I don't really believe it. I could see how that can be an issue. I'm not sure if I would really have too much of an issue. I get what you're saying, Richard. You know, Ray keeps he keeps the Guerrero name relevant. I got you. Um, I'm not really siding with anybody here. All I'm really saying is keep it off of social media. That just looks bad. Keep it off of social media, you know. With all this stuff, I'm sure Chavo could reach out to Ray and they can hash it out. But at the same time, if we're gonna be real, um, who's Chavo Jr., man, to really tell Ray not to do it? Yeah, he's a Guerrero, I get it. But Chavo Jr. was really nobody. Chavo Jr., and I don't mean to be harsh here, but he was the Marty Jannetty. Eddie Guerrero was the Shawn Michaels. And when they were not a tag team, I'm not even really sure. I can't even really think of what Chavo Jr. did. Was he ever Intercontinental Champion? Maybe, maybe not. I got no idea. I remember him being in the business, yes. I can't think of any of his matches. I know he had matches. I know for a fact he had matches. None come to mind. Eddie Guerrero, I mean, come on, man. Come on. The rivalry he had, with Kurt Angle, with JBL. Oh, that was good. That was really good, dog. The rivalry he had with JBL. Oh, not to mention when he had the rivalry with John Cena. You know what? I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna show some videos. Not right here, but in the future, I'm gonna show some videos, man, of John Cena rapping things that they would never be able to throw out there. John Cena will come out just straight bagging on Mexicans, dog, bagging on Mexicans. But it was the time. It was a different time. I liked it. I loved it, man. It made the rivalry that much better. But you can't do that today. There is no way you could do it today. I'm talking about word life John Cena. Okay, I'm not talking about the whole, later on, was it hustle, loyalty, respect, John Cena? No, I'm talking about the word life John Cena. Dog, he will come, he would come out. He come out rapping, talking all kinds of masa about Mexicans, dog, when Eddie Guerrero was in the ring, when he was beefing with Eddie Guerrero. Some of you guys may not remember that. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna get some videos and I'm gonna be showing them, dog. Shout outs to John Cena. I'm still a fan of John Cena, man. Still am. Let me see. Chavo was ECW champion at one point. Okay, got you. Are you okay, Spider? Are you talking about the ECW or the WWE ECW? The ECW, that's one thing. The WWE ECW, that was man, my goodness, dog. WWE likes to put real drama in the ring. Let's wait to see if this has legs. Okay, Richard. You know what? All right. If this builds into a story. Like, let's say Chavo does come back to the WWE. Okay, now I could see something like that where I'm like, all right, maybe he didn't mean it. Or is just a little bit of it true? It's just a little bit of it true that Ray is so over that nobody's looking for Chavo Jr. to keep the Guerrero name alive. They look at Rey Mysterio. Maybe a little bit's true. It'd be a great storyline. I'll tell you that. You know what, Richard? I'll give you that, Richard. That would be one heck of a great storyline. I would love that storyline, man. What a great, what a great way as the bloodline storyline has kind of come to an end with the whole Sami Zayn thing. Now it's kind of faded off a little bit. It's not as great as it once was. This would be a great storyline. You bring Chavo in, who was never really that over, but you bring him in and have him, this jealous guy, being jealous of Rey Mysterio and saying, I'm the real Guerrero. I'm the true Guerrero. And they bring a little bit of the family issue with one another. What a great storyline. That would be badass. I would love that. That would be really good. Cena did diss us a lot. I'm telling you guys, I'm gonna be showing a lot of these videos, man. John Cena was badass, dog. He would be, Eddie Guerrero would be in the ring because they had a program with each other. They would feud with each other for a while. John Cena would come in rapping, saying like the say enough, dog. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna be showing you guys. Okay, WWE ECW. Yeah, I mean, whatever that counts for, that didn't really last too long. Chavo wouldn't last in the original ECW. I don't, probably not, man. Probably not. I mean, if you're talking about the dudes down there like Sandman and Sabu and all those dudes, man, that were just killing each other, yeah, probably not. Probably not. But he was in Lucha Underground, and I really like Lucha Underground. Lucha Underground was really good. Let me see. It might be true, but WWE might run with it. Okay, all right. I could see that. I could see that if that turns out to be a thing. If it doesn't, then that leads me to believe that it's 100% true. With just looking at Chavo, I could kind of see that there is some possibility that it is true. That he's all like that. He's a little tired. It was like, hey man, you guys, do you like stop bringing Eddie's name up so much? You guys do you. You're you. You do you. All this coming out to La Viva La Raza and coming out with the lowrider and all that stuff. Like, hey, you do you. So I could kind of see it. Yeah, I could see Chavo really having an issue with it. Chavo will still not be over. I would say this, Benny. I would say this. I would say Chavo will be over as long as that feud, as long as that rivalry is alive. Once that rivalry dies, then he's not over anymore. It's almost kind of like what I was saying with Dominic. It's like, hey, Dominic's over because he's feuding with his dad. Now that that's come to an end because the brand split, now it's time to see what's up with Dominic. This is where the metal meets the meat, homie. Now we got to see if Dominic could fly on his own without daddy. So yeah, some of these feuds, it gets people over for that moment, for the feud. That is it. Once that feud is over, so I think Chavo, if he comes back and he feuds with Ray, I think he will be over. I think he will. I think people will be very interested because not so much because of Chavo, but because what the rivalry is about, because what the feud is about. But once that feud is done, then what? Right? So so just bringing this all to full circle, Domadork. So just bringing this full circle. Listen, guys, it's junkies. It's very unfortunate what's happening with the Guerrero family. Yeah, I touched also on the Chavo Jr. and Rey Mysterio thing. But what's happening with the actual family, with the daughters, with the mother, it sucks, man. I don't want to say anybody's guilty or anybody's not guilty. I don't want to say anybody's lying or telling the truth because we really, really do not know. What's up, G Funky? We really, really do not know if any of this really happened. Um, like I said earlier, this guy Chris Benson, who is Vicky Guerrero's new husband. Um, could he have done something? Yeah, it's possible. It's possible. Could the daughter Sherilyn, could she just be very upset? Could she be damaged? Could something else happen to her? Does she not like this guy? Does she not want mom to marry him? Does she feel a certain way? Does she feel like mom betrayed dad, even though Eddie Guerrero's been dead for so many years? And just blurt this out there? Yeah, that's possible too. So I I believe that there's something going on. It's a little bit odd for a girl just to come out and say this. However, it has happened. It has happened. Don't mistake it. It has happened where girls have just falsely accused a guy of sexual assault. And what sucks, which is why I'm not jumping on that bandwagon, what sucks is that everybody just believes her and looks at the guy like he's just a dirty garbage dude, man. And that ain't cool. I'm not defending this Vato. I don't even know this dude. But I'm just saying, let's not just jump on one side. Okay. However, I do want to say if she is struggling with alcoholism, if she is struggling, if she's damaging herself, something must have happened in her life. Doesn't mean that it had to be with this guy or anything of that nature, but there's something. She's fighting some sort of demons. She's probably fighting, searching for some sort of attention, something. All I can really just say, junkies, it is just sad, man. It is just sad to see such a great, great wrestler, one of the greatest of all times, one of the greatest, man, to lace him up and get in the ring, like Eddie Guerrero, Hall of Famer, damn right a Hall of Famer, man, and one that really represented, Viva la Raza, the Lowriders, Orale Holmes, and just, damn it, man, for this to be going on with his immediate family. It's sad, man. It's sad. Hopefully it gets resolved, and hopefully there's a good ending to this. I don't know what that could be. I really don't know what a good ending could really be. All I really hope is that there is some sort of ending to it, that there is some sort of justice. Now you guys are thinking that, oh, so you're hoping that he's guilty and no, I hope there's something that really comes out. Either she comes out and says, okay, you know what, that this really didn't happen to me, this is why I said okay. Or if he did do it, hopefully this dude gets busted, homie, straight out. Hopefully this vato gets, goes down, dog. I don't want some, we don't need no more creeps, dog, walking around free in the streets like that, Holmes. I don't care if he did just slap her ass. That's sexual assault right there. Slapping the ass of your stepdaughter, that's already some weirdo stuff, homie. So if he did do something, I hope it does get found out. Nonetheless, I hope this does come to an end. I hope the truth does come out. Whatever the truth is, I hope it does come out. Let me see. I'll continue to lie, cheat, and steal to keep you in memory, Eddie. Oh, man. Hey. Orale, Holmes. Let's keep low riding and let's keep lying, cheating, and stealing, dog, for the late, great Eddie Guerrero. Anyway, junkies, I just want to jump on here for a while, man, and touch on this. I've been avoiding it for as long as I possibly could. It's been in my ear. I've been reading about it, and I'm like, damn it, you know what? It's probably time that I go ahead and speak on it. Um, it sucks, man. I kind of just wanted this just to go away, and I hope it does go away in the right way. In the right way. The whole Chavo and Rey Mysterio thing. Look, hopefully it is all just for Chavo Guerrero Jr. to come back and have some sort of feud with Rey. That'd be cool. I'd like to see that. I'm not really sure what else is left for Rey to do. Hope she get the help she needs, though. Eddie, other daughter, blocked what she had said. See, that's the thing, man. That's the thing, and that's the thing, man. So hopefully she does get the help, man. Hopefully she does. So all right. Hey, with that, junkies, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna get out of here. I will be bringing the John Cena videos. I'm telling you guys, a lot of people just don't remember, but I will be bringing the John Cena videos, maybe even the JBL stuff, man. I loved all that stuff when they're feuding with Eddie Guerrero. I know today some people are probably going to have a problem with it and want to scream racism and all that stuff. I'm not, man. I liked it. It was all part of it, and I loved it, man. I really did. So with that, junkies, hey, man, I'll catch you guys on the next one.